Probably should have started my recording a bit sooner, but whatever. Thank you, buddy. And we got all the badges on the guild card, got everything in the game. It was a good time. All right, so again, just to fill people in on what we're doing, we are doing the DLC that they added after the game launched. They added 2 new modes, BPM Rush and Power Up Tower Up. I streamed it before, didn't really enjoy Power Up Tower Up. We're gonna talk about that as we go through it. BPM Rush was really fun though, and we're gonna talk a bit more about our build for BPM Rush. But for the most part, let's see, we do need to showcase some stuff that I unlocked while off stream. So we're gonna go into the training room real quick. How was the rest of your stream, man?
Moves a run through. Don't want you to explode or anything.
Oh, have you not seen me play Hi-Fi Rush?
I can set up a training room for you. Let me know.
I know you were playing through it at pretty much the same time, so that would certainly make sense if you dipped out to avoid the spoilers. All right, training room menu is the button that's not on my controller because I'm using a DualShock 4. Refill the reverb. So the extra move that so previously we got Cinnamaniac where Cinnamon shows up and bounces around like a pogo stick. Much like that, this is a area of effect thing where Smidge, the smart fridge, how's volume, by the way? I feel like the audio is drowning me out a little bit. Keep me posted on that. I feel like I'm a little quiet, but it might be fine. You guys usually tell me it's fine. So yeah, Smidge the fart, the fart Smidge. Great. The smart fridge comes out and he attacks enemies around you for a little bit. It's actually pretty good. Not sure if it's necessarily better than like Hibiki and other special attacks that cost 4 bars of reverb, but it's nice and it's persistent and it can one-shot some of the really difficult enemies. So we are going to be using that in BPM Rush. Normally I would use Double Riff instead. That's my favorite. Pick Slide is another really good one because it's quick, it's really cheap, and it demolishes barriers and Z shielding. Gotcha. So for our chips, we're gonna need for the stream we're gonna swap some stuff out. So we are in BPM Rush. So Power Up Tower Up does not have chips. You get them through the roguelike content that it is. BPM Rush does use your chips. My next task, which is not an achievement that I'm going to be doing off stream, is to get an S rank in BPM Rush's EX difficulty. To do that, you just need to finish in less than 16 minutes, which is rough. And to do that, you want to increase your damage taken, but also received. It's a risk reward kind of mechanic. So I've got that currently slotted in, but we're going to be swapping that out to allow meter to occasionally appear as an item after we parry. We've currently got an item where like any batteries that you get from just attacking enemies will give us more meter than usual. So I just need to remember to go back and adjust these after stream. But without further ado, I'm getting ahead of myself. We got some other unlockables in the way of costumes that I shouldn't forget about. I'm just going to go through these in order. First, there is a t-shirt pack that we got. So we have a Project Armstrong tee, a Spectra t-shirt, the Armstrong Festival for Mimosa, a 1-pack just out of shape chai look. It's too much pizza, but also you can be ripped. There's the Cinnamon Fan t-shirt, the Creepy Smidge, the mini chai that the scarf is covering up. Can I, is there anything I can do to remove the scarf? I guess not. That's a little weird. There's the crayon chai. Oh, he's not even supposed to be visible. Yeah, the neck is supposed to be your neck and your head. I don't know. There's this badass self PR t-shirt. I don't know what that's supposed to be. A design that Chai made himself, trying to be edgy. Maybe a nice. Pizza is always good. Cold Pizza is a vibe. Not everyone enjoys it, but I think it's great. And then there's Vortex 808, which is just a long cat version of 808 coming out of a black hole, it looks like. That's a really good shirt, though. I like that a lot. Doesn't look like we got any accessories besides these goofy anime sunglasses. Oh, you'll also notice that I made Chai look like myself. And then I also have the gold guitar from completing all the base game stuff. We got 2 new costumes for 808. Got the Cat Venger and the Valkyrie costume. And then for Corsica, we've gotten a costume pack. The Fujin skin and the Chief. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I like the leather effect. Do I like that more? Yeah, I think we might use that. Cool. Right. And then we also unlocked a whole bunch of photo mode stuff that we'll have to showcase at some point. Someone remind me to do that. So first we're gonna start off with Power Up, Tower Up. We're gonna kind of unpack the things that I don't like about it as we go through it. Our main goal for this run is to don't do any challenge rooms, and we're gonna completely level our partners. Yeah, Corsa's costumes are great. I'm glad they understand how much people appreciate her character. Okay, so first problem is that they degrade you below your default stats. So life gauge and reverb gauge are back to the default. Normal attack damage, stun rate, special attack damage, and defense are all halved. There are some passive abilities you can pick up that would normally be associated with chips, such as the appearance of health items with a successful parry. This is huge because nothing drops health items in this mode. You can also get batteries with a successful parry. I think enemies by default will still drop batteries regardless, so there is this battery recharge bonus option to increase the amount that you're getting from each battery. You got your partner cooldown reductions. I thought that this was actually lowered beyond the normal, but it doesn't look like that's the case. But because your stun is reduced, it kind of feels like their capability to break shields or stun enemies has been reduced as well. So I think that applies to everyone and not just Chai. Then there's the partner strength level. We can upgrade that as well. So we get to pick a variety of these buffs here with the option to occasionally swap out our special attack if we so desire. Some of these will give us small multipliers we can choose to go without for the largest multiplier. Some of these will come with debuffs for that floor. Some of them will come with buffs for that floor. And if you're picking a buff, you're going to get a lowered multiplier. If you're picking a debuff, you're going to get an increased multiplier, as well as a permanent upgrade. So all we really care about right now is upgrading our partners and the stuff that makes this work. So we're going to want damage and then health. Not life gauge necessarily, but health appearance rate. But right now, damage is going to be our biggest problem. We need to avoid any beams because they will pretty much kill us instantly. Thankfully, this first floor just seems to be... Oh, there you are. Takes a second to warm up. and just adjust to the pacing. And you do start out with the default special attack power chord. So normally we would do challenge rooms. We're not going to touch them. They provide you with a chance at a higher multiplier and also some more permanent buffs once you complete them. What kind of sucks about them is that you lose them instantly and cannot retry them if you run out of health. Some of them also have instant fail conditions, like there's one you have to beat without jumping. You can still go into the air with your magnet link, and juggle attacks that put you up into the air are fine, but hitting the jump button fails you. Also, there's one where you cannot move Chai at all with the stick, which is a problem because to perform your special attack in the top left corner, you can see that you need to press the left, you need to click it. And so I was very lucky earlier in that I decided to be gutsy and use a special attack, and thankfully I didn't screw myself over by moving in a direction. I just clicked it accurately, but like that could have been very bad. I shouldn't have done that. And the problem is you cannot retry them. Which sucks, especially if you're going for the challenge to beat all. There are 5 of these across 25 floors. The first one shows up on the second floor, and then you see them from the 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th floors. But we're going to be skipping them on this run. Defense is nice, but that's not what I need right now. I think stun gauge is going to be important. Wow, great tracking on that. Because your damage is reduced, it is going to take a hot second. Thankfully, all the other passives that you get, such as Magnet Backstab, they're still there. That's something that a lot of people don't use in casual play, but it's actually huge because it can allow you to confuse enemies and get them off your back for a second, or give you an opportunity to stun them. Let me just make sure I am. Whoops. Let me just make sure I am recording, because that would be a travesty if I wasn't. We're good. All right, partner cooldown, and life drain bonus. That's actually a really good one. For some reason, I'm really messing up my timing on all these beat hits. I think I am just more tired than I realize, but it's fine. This is actually quite an easy mode. It's just that you can later on you can die in like a couple quick hits before you even realize it's happening. And that's one of the reasons I didn't enjoy this the first time through, because it's a roguelike, so I just kind of assumed that there would be a huge penalty for that. But no, they only knock like 0.4 times off your multiplier. So you can continue from a game over as much as you want. It does penalize you more depending on the circumstances of the game over, or if it's repeated game overs on the same stage, but they'll also downgrade the difficulties, like the color of the enemies typically denotes how challenging they are, particularly with some of the endgame like rhythm tower enemies and some difficult DLC enemies that they added. But yeah, just continue to your heart's content, and the only thing that really feels bad is when you lose a challenge room. I got 6 hours. I could have slept longer. I could have gotten a full 8, but I decided to get up and be productive. And so we're here now, and we're slightly tired. Okay, partner cooldowns is a huge debuff. We're gonna go for the parry health. There we go. I think the problem with Power Chord is that I'm just psyching myself out because it's such a long animation. Go. I'm just checking to see if I'm blocking the screen or not. Looks good. All right. Partner cooldown is important. Maybe a struggle to level these things up. Fire-based enemies. Okay. And a recurring thing in both of these DLCs is that the flying enemies will become more difficult because you're spending more time fighting dudes and trying to avoid damage. Getting pot-shotted by these little guys is always a bad time. Oh, I see you. After stream, I also need to look up the soundtrack and see if there are if the DLC songs are on it or not, because there are some tracks that went unused that I think may have been used in the DLC instead. But they may be completely new tracks for all I know. Because some of the later songs get really good. Okay. And what's a little silly here is you can get a full heal if you so desire, but considering there's barely any penalty for dying, I don't really see a reason to do that. Same reason I'm not going to be grabbing Pick Me Up, where it's normally critical in BPM Rush EX difficulty where there are no healing. Partner strength, don't mind if I do. Okay, that, this guy is gonna be a problem. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, so this is one of the DLC enemies that they introduced. And he's probably gonna get downgraded. Nope, he didn't. Okay. AJ just swapped out one of the enemies. That's fine. So there's like 3 or 4 versions of this guy, and this version has so many just ridiculous attacks that and such high resistance to everything.
Ready for this?
But once you're juggling them, you're basically fine. And this is why you want to take out anybody with projectiles. because it takes so long to deal with these guys. Oh, that. Oh, he spawns dudes. I've never noticed that before. Oh, partner strength is now stunning him for a really long time. I actually never experimented with that in my playthrough. And sometimes as they change the song, the BPM goes down, so that's also throwing me off with this track. Oh, this seems fun. This is why you want magnet backstab. Okay, this is what happened off stream. I was talking about this pick slide and steal the show. I scrolled down to the pick slide, but I accidentally grabbed this instead, and it actually ended up being very useful. It stuns everyone and charms them, and they don't attack for a moment, but it's bad for challenge rooms because it has a long cooldown, a long animation. So, and the time keeps going. It pauses during rhythm parries, but it keeps going for long special attack animations. That said, Power Chord is still good because we're not going to be doing challenge rooms. So we're just going to work toward our partner upgrades so that we can see all the content tonight. And the reason why Magnet Backstab is so great is because if you go behind one of these Z-Shield guys, they can't defend. And as long as they are stunned, you can juggle them for infinity. But you can see what I mean when I say that the pacing of this is all wonky because of the lower damage that Chai is dealing. And I'm acutely aware of the fact that I have like 0 health right now because I got sandwiched between alright. Got sandwiched between 2 enemies and well, 3 of them. And that causes problems. There we go. Let's see. So yeah, we have an option where we can get like multiple upgrades at the cost of getting no beneficial effects. And we're going to do that because we don't care about getting a game over. Oh, I didn't notice you. Ooh. So the nice thing about parry health is that on rhythm parries, you will get health. And because later on, almost every enemy is going to trigger those, it is, even just one level of it is a complete game changer for this mode. But yeah, I think the fact that there's no challenge for beating power up with no deaths is indicative of what they kind of intended for this mode, which is weird because you get into this thinking it's going to be a roguelike where death is heavily punished, but no, death is almost encouraged. These blue guys are dangerous. You want to deal with them as soon as possible. Okay. Partner power. Yep. They recover from stuns so quickly. Man, we're dead. See, and like our debuff here is like, oh, the enemies are going to be more aggressive, but it's like this enemy is so aggressive just how it exists. But yeah, it's just a little frustrating when you perform like a special attack and the enemy gets knocked like so far across the room that by the time you get to them, they start recovering from their stun meter. And that's the case for a lot of the new enemies that they introduced. I'm not used to seeing that electrical field, so I keep thinking to myself, like I think Peppermint's ability will like jump between them. So I'm not used to seeing that, and I keep thinking that it's an attack. Yeah, it's super critical ice because you can also if you press it twice, you jump behind them, and then they get confused for a moment, and that opens up a lot of enemies. Like they literally just sit there for like 2 to 3 seconds and they do nothing. It's amazing. Unfortunately, these yeah. As I was saying, anyone who uses projectiles or fire is a problem. These blue shield guys, because they can't be stunned because of their shields, they will constantly like jump at you and they do those dive kicks. Oh, and they're gone now. That's nice. They've been replaced with a much more difficult enemy that doesn't have a shield, which is interesting and speaks to me that they know how difficult the blue enemies can be in this mode. But we might want to focus on this guy. What else did I want to say? But yeah, just getting hit out of your air combo, you're then likely to get hit by something else, and because you have so little health and defense, it's bad. This mode is all about burst. And go figure, as soon as I start streaming again, this is like one of my worst runs. Because both times I did this off stream, I had 5 game overs each. And I feel like we're going to exceed that this time. Those gold enemies hit super hard, though. The golden enemies were added in the rhythm tower. Fuck. I dodged instead of parrying. That's true, but this is a weird configuration. Maybe it's not a downgrade so much as they're just cycling through random configurations. But anyway, I wouldn't say that my attention is divided, because when I'm playing this, for the most part, I'm focusing like mostly on the game. I think what it is, honestly, is just that I'm not getting the strength upgrades which I normally would. And because you're not finishing off enemies and moving around, you are struggling to control the crowd, and all these guys are coming in from the sides and hitting me. Something else that's a little frustrating is when an enemy is about to activate a rhythm parry, rhythm parries are nice because you'll get iframes while you're doing the whole thing. But if you're parrying or otherwise dodging, you can cause a situation where you'll miss it, and if you miss it twice, they'll just go back into the pattern, which you want to avoid. Problem is, sometimes they'll just run around the arena and just dick around instead of using their rhythm parry right away. Motherfucker. I'm so angry right now. Alright. Yeah, I'm just not keeping these guys locked down the way I need to. Part of it is also that if I didn't have power chord, I would be using specials a lot more often. That guy's just stuck in the air. I've also noticed that this mode is a little glitchy. And I think that might be part of the reason why sometimes barriers and Z shielding have not been breaking the way that they normally would. And I don't know why it behaves weird in this mode specifically. But that was also strange. All right. Finally moving on. Stutter is nice. And honestly, highest risk, highest return is really nice, especially for these guys. So one thing I discovered while playing this mode that that is either new or was not a problem in single player at all is the fire punchers will uppercut you while you're juggling enemies. So again, this is another problem that the oh, these are all new. Yeah, it does randomize some of the upgrades each time. Not all of them, just a couple of them. Maybe just these, I don't know. So like you're minding your own business and then the fire guy does like a shoryuken and knocks you out of the air. So anything with fire or projectiles needs to die. Really? Really? What is the camera doing? This might be the buggiest I've ever seen it. I've seen that weird camera behavior before, but I completely dropped out of the air, and the camera zoomed out so far to because it was still focusing on the bird. Okay, you know what? This time we're just focusing on you. I was actually having a decent time playing this off stream. And now I decide to stream it and like everything is just going wrong. It's great. Yeah, there's just something about this mode that I don't get along with. It has something against me. Okay, come on. Really? Maybe that's why it's bugging out. This is one of those floors where the BPM drops, so the timing is all weird. Because I feel like we're already at double the number of game overs I've had on any of my finished runs. And that just feels bad. Partner power? Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Our stun is still really bad. Like that's usually what I focus on. Is I usually focus on attack power followed by stun. Oh, hi. Can we juggle the man, please? Can we? None of my attacks were juggling him. Oh, is that because of the stun as well? I think that's the cause of my problems. I think Peppermint's stun is causing some weird behavior that I'm just not used to. And the reduced BPM, I think, is also causing cooldowns to take longer. Sorry, guys, I gotta defeat your coworker. See, I should have been able to burst him down and stun him. I've never gotten hit by that attack because I always just burst him down. Something just is not working well together here. And now there's 3 of you guys. All right. Okay, so it really must just be random. I thought that they were downgrading the enemies with each failure, but... There we go. This is also like the worst combination of enemies I've seen in this mode. Today is just not a good day for RNG. It was off stream because this was like the first thing I did after I got up. I had a nice shower. I got all ready for my errands. Then I played a little bit of Hi-Fi Rush, and I actually had a fun time. And I was like, I'm gonna stream this, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have better vibes than last time. And now it's just salty Saturday again. And I was talking too much, and I lost the rhythm. Cool. Let's just stay on this stage more. Let's just stay on this stage forever. This is our home now. And we gotta fight you guys again. Thankfully, there are no skill checks for this run. We just need to finish it. We just need to finish it. With no challenge rooms. With maximum partner stats, which I'm honestly... I'm starting to think that we're just gonna get bad RNG and not even get those things. There we go. We'll just beat that in the lamest way possible. Using jam combos, you can just oh, this floor is always the same. That's fun. Yeah. Let's get some normal attack damage because we're suffering. You. Perfect. Where are you? Yeah, knew that was coming. This guy is unfortunately immune to the Magna backstab. So, if you pull yourself to him, he's likely just gonna spin around and swipe you with his tail or slash you with his claws. Okay, yeah, our multiplier is actually like trash right now. So clearly the more times you fail on an individual stage, the more penalties you get. Also, we're not doing challenge stages, so that also gotta not let him touch the ground, because as soon as he does, stun goes bye-bye. All right. Back in business. Also, I was gonna say earlier, like, it takes about an hour to get through one of these runs. I feel like it's gonna take an hour and a half for this. Okay. Partner power or cooldown time reduction. Cooldown time, I think, is gonna be better. Oh. So those enemies have a random chance of when they die of setting a self-destruct timer. And they can be a big problem if you're fighting other dudes in their vicinity and they explode on you. Woo! Let's go. I was really hoping that we'd be able to get a different special move. Partner cooldowns increase, that's the worst, man. But we need that special attack damage. I suppose we have reduced their cooldowns, so it might not be that bad. Please, Macron. Do you mind? Do you mind? And sometimes you just get stuck in a bad loop. What the hell? I've never seen the camera do that. Oh, yeah, you can't juggle them when they're stunned like that. Okay, yeah, okay, that was totally fucking me over earlier. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Because I use the dash into heavy for my juggles, sometimes you just get into a bad mental loop. Where you're pressing one of the buttons too early, and so you just start mashing out random heavy attacks. That go nowhere, and then you just end up taking a whole bunch of damage because the timing is off. There we go. I wonder if that's part of it, if every 5 levels it resets the BPM. So I know that was a challenge room floor, so that was 15. Alright. Partner power? Yes. There we go. Please, please stop. Please stop grabbing the man. That was so stupid. So the magnet link direction is based on the direction you're pointing with the left analog stick, but he kept getting between us and the bird. This is a bad look. Like, this is legitimately embarrassing and probably the worst I've ever felt on stream. The partner shit is not great. Like, partner cooldown, yes, that's a huge upgrade, but these partner strength upgrades are just so rough. Yeah. There we go. Woo. Okay. So now I think we can start prioritizing other stuff. This is also the longest I've gone with power chord, and I don't like that either. Okay, yep, those are maxed. Perfect. Perfect. Sure. Really? See, like, I actually don't understand what stat is causing power chord to not break that shield. Part of me is wondering if attacks that have the capability to destroy shields and Z shielding, there's probably a particular attribute for like a damage multiplier they have, but I'm starting to wonder if it's based on your attack stat primarily. Because our stun is high, our partner actions are high. The only other thing that I could think of that seems appropriate is either special attack damage or our normal attack damage. Yeah, not being able to break shields on demand is a big problem to have. So while this run is going poorly, I feel like I'm learning a lot. Not things I wanted to learn, and things I'm actually kind of upset to learn if I'm being honest, but I'm learning. All right. Yeah, normal attack. Fuck. God damn it. I thought my attack would come out on the same beat. This should have been a victory lap stream, but instead it's a punishment game. Yeah, the fact that the sun keeps them from performing the rhythm parries is actually really stupid. Where did you come from? I don't see another one of you. And thanks for targeting the guy that I didn't need to fight. I've also never been routinely failed by the auto targeting quite so much. Whew. Bad vibes tonight. Let's see. Normal attack. Yes, please. Oh my god. I was too focused on the thing that just shot a laser and was like, oh, I should deal with that. That I didn't pay enough attention to the dude who was swinging. Oh, that's nice, because I do actually like high risk, high return. Just because it makes floors go by very quickly. Nice. I should use that more often, actually. The dash attack. It's very nice. I would like to get a different special attack. It's not even worth... wait, what the hell is this? Okay, some kind of buff that I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, fuck. I literally couldn't see the enemy that was attacking me. Whew. All right. Pick slide, finally. Oh no, please. Please, you're gonna stop me from juggling him? Oh boy, and it's probably not gonna give me pick slide now. Yeah, these partner abilities suck. Motherfucker. Knew it. Knew it! Well, I guess we're getting stunner then. This red guy is still tough, but we can ignore him for a moment. He's not as bad as the black and yellow ones. The spiky boys. Okay, yeah, this is actually bad. Oof. What is happening? What was that sound effect? Why was it so loud? The turtle guy is like spawning confetti or something when I'm hitting him? And for some reason that audio cue is just completely unleveled? This really is the buggiest I've ever seen in the game. Wow. For reference, I have the game volume at like 40% and that was so loud. Huh? Did those attacks just miss me? Oh, we're almost to the music track that I really enjoy. Comes up on like 420. Here we go. Oh my god. We gotta get something going here. I don't have enough reverb for Overdrive Slash. Why are you recommending it to me? Okay, we're dying, and hopefully we'll get to re-roll some special attacks. Again, the shielded big tanky laser boys, you want to focus on them because they just shoot a bunch of lasers at you rapidly. With no real, like, good rhythm. Oh my god, all these suck. I don't even remember what air guitar does. Okay, we're dealing with you first then. No. No. I see what you're trying to do, Mr. Street Fighter Man. I think what I like is just that the BPM increases on this track. All right. Give me something to work with, guys. Nope. Nope. Ugh. I'm gonna grab air guitar just to have something. Wait, why can't I use it? Oh god, it didn't say how many bars it requires. It requires 3, doesn't it? I was literally looking at that in the description and I thought, well, if it doesn't say, then it must be the default amount, which is 2 bars of reverb. Because the other things I was looking at said, caution, you must have 4 bars to do this. Quick slide, thank God, finally. So good. I just really like the voice in the background. Like when these tracks first start, it's like you ready? You got this. And then just the cheering instead of the usual chai chai chai, it's go go go, and it matches like the beat and everything, like the higher BPM. It's a good track. They use this in BPM Rush, so it might be a new track. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh god, alright. Oh please, get away from me. Oh, it's a Macaron upgrade. Macaron's got some super fucking weird unleveled upgrade that's just causing enormous sound effects. I think it's probably generating one sound effect repeatedly. Honestly, this Risk Chaos return might be clutch. Hey guys, bye. Whoa. God damn it. Oh, this is so noisy. And we're still finishing with like above 20, which is kind of crazy with how poorly we did. Oh, please. That was the dumbest. It wouldn't let me juggle him, and then the magnet grapple hit the wrong. Oh my god! Now we have even, and now we don't even have high risk, high reward. Fuck. This is bad, man. I was starting to enjoy this mode. Where are you? Here you are. Yeah, see, why? Let me juggle him. I can't navigate out of the enemies. That'll work. Oh, and I accidentally parried the other one. Please, please, game. Now we're dead. Fuck. So many things at the end there were just not hitting the way that they're supposed to. Okay, let's blitz them down. You. Oh god. Luninous, welcome on in. We are playing the roguelike mode in Hi-Fi Rush right now. Things are a little chaotic right now. How was your stream? What were you playing tonight? Oh no. How are you doing? I hope you had a good time. By all means, if you need to get something to eat, drink, or get some rest, take care of yourself. But if you'd like to hang out, feel free. Ah, Baldur's Gate 3, nice. Welcome back, Barclay. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. We're at the tail end of a, I think I already mentioned part of this, but we're at the tail end of a high difficulty roguelike mode. We are playing with a suboptimal build, so we're having problems. So if it looks chaotic, believe me, it's even more crazy to play it. And I will try to catch up with chat in a moment. Ah, bummer. All right, let me just scroll up for a second, see if anyone's said anything after the raid messages here. All right. Ah, I hope you enjoy your trip. Where are you going? If you're willing to disclose. I certainly hope it was a good stream to end things on. Also, Eddie, thank you for the hydrate. Can I always count on Eddie for the hydrate? Thank you, man. Oh, nice. Hope you have a good time. Hope you get some quality time in with the fam. Okay. Well, now we're not going to go with the risk reward option. This is going to be gimmicky, but oh, we don't have the reverb for Steal the Show. Bummer. Yeah, let's try self-destruct. Taking out the big guys first. That went smoothly. Ooh, and he's stun locked. Please. Please. Trigger the move, man. There we go. You have a good night, Luna. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a good rest, and I hope the travel goes well. Okay, now it's gonna be a 1v1 more or less. Oh, and now he's stunned. Oh. Where are you? There you are. Whew. Okay, this should be the end of it. Oh my goodness, that was rough. And we still got an A somehow. Oh, he'd be looking kind of beefy though. Oh, I haven't seen that art before. Damn. That's a good one. I don't know if the art is the same between Power Up, Tower Up and BPM Rush, but that was a good one. I like that. Okay, let's take stock here. I think the only thing we have left to do is complete 2 challenge rooms. All right, that shouldn't be too difficult. Let me just clear my checklist here. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night. If you'd like to share something fun about your day, by all means, go ahead. This is one of those games where it's difficult for me to keep a conversation going, just because of how much stuff can be going on sometimes. So again, now that we're starting to run over, we want to focus on damage. That landed right on the side. Hold on, I just had a thought. Are my... No, the audio levels are all where they should be in-game. So the earlier challenge rooms are actually the hardest, because you're going in with low health and damage. Okay, this one is thankfully easy. You just gotta stay airborne. And that's kind of my specialty. I do kind of wish there was still an option to bring enemies into the air to you from the ground. Or bring, while you're in the air, bring enemies to you. That's better phrasing. All right. Yeah, reverb is probably gonna help us in the long run. Okay, one more to go. So we just need to make it to the 5th floor. See, it should only take 2 partner attacks. To pop that shield, but it's taking 3, and sometimes I think it even takes 4 in this mode. But wow, did not expect that would hit me in the air. Yeah, taking double damage is rough. Ooh, we stunned him before he even put his shield on. That's fun. And of course it focused on the wrong target. See, with the amount of time that's been happening tonight on stream, it makes me think I should take a look at the different targeting modes. But it's kind of too late for that. Oh yeah, we could try photo mode right now. Why not? Let's what kind of filters do we have here? Environment filters. We got the wait, how do I oh, the blend rate. No. Size. This is surprisingly more complicated than I expected. I cannot get it to go back down to 0 anymore. Character filters. Ah, here we go. Ooh. Wait, how can I do vertical? There we go. Those are definitely some funky filters. But the fun stuff are, ooh, 8-bit filter. 16-bit, that's fun. Whoa. What else do we have here? So we can hide our character. There are different... okay, there are different poses. Let's maybe dispel this aura that I have on myself here. There we go. Because we got some content from this mode, so we may as well show it off. Oh, hey Corsica, what are you doing up there? Because I've seen a few goofy photos on Twitter and whatnot, but I have not experimented with this much myself. These are some great facial expressions, though. I'll say that much. Multiple ways he can be sleeping. Well, that's a cool one. They clearly had a lot of fun with these. Nice. Kind of wish the game wasn't like dead silent while I was taking a look at this, but I get it. Oh, that's a great facial expression. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't go up again. Yeah, so decent samplings, sampling of your regular combat moves. Just the various animations, but in still frames, top to toe. Wow, that's that's quite a crooked foot there. There are a lot more of these than I expected. Shark fall? Okay, yeah. Because the shark costume. Oh, that's nice. It even sets up the camera where it should be. And adjust the lighting too. That's really, really good. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that in selfie photos before that have been in... oh, you got the fusion dance? Joining forces, sure. Tango Gameworks, right. There's so many of these. Hold on, can we look at the can? What's he drinking? I think this is the oh god, I don't even remember the first boss lady's name. Okay. Well, you can change the expressions too. Which also resets any of the hair motion. And then we got overlay frames. Oh, this is cool. Not a lot of the overlays, but that's fine. And then we got little stickers. How do I... What is that? Okay. Here, hold on. Let me move myself because I'm blocking the sticker list here. Can I do this? No. Oh yeah, that'll work. I'll just lean to the side. Very cute. So I think it's mostly these stickers that we got from this mode. All right, and now back over here. And then we do have the option of changing the character. Oh. Okay, so we can't get regular 808. That's a goofy expression. Shoulder hang. Where do you go? Oh, here we go. Not. I think that's based on Chai being in one of the default poses. Man, 808's just going all over the place, isn't he? Isn't she? Suspicious sit. Hmm. Oh, there are different animations for Corsica and Peppermint to pet 808. That's cute. Can we move? How do I... There we go. We're just going to quickly... Because they're probably going to let us go through all the bosses and whatnot. I just want to look at the main characters. Oh, hell yeah. Normally I wouldn't bother with photo mode stuff. It's just because, you know, some of the things were unlockables. That's cute. Whoa, all right. Let's move you forward. I feel like he's so large I don't have to worry about adjusting the camera very much. Oh, already. Okay. Not for macaron. Kind of expected that though. See, there should be a facial expression for Cinnamon, or you can just toggle any of his goofy faces. How about Corsica? Are there any other options? No. Nice. Very cool poses. Oh, that's a rad one. Oh boy. All right. That's for somebody out there. And then it goes back to Chai. All right. Well, that was photo mode. All right. What were we doing again? Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. Perfect. And we're all full for the next challenge room. Let's see. Okay, so maybe they're offset by 1. So it's not 5, but it's 6. Wow, that still got me just on the edge. So much for having full health and meter for the challenge room, huh? All right. Okay. Gotta parry first before we can wail on them. These ones can be tricky. Because sometimes they just miss you. Those challenges can also be frustrating if enemies just decide not to attack you for whatever reason. Alright. Okay, so now we should be able to suspend the run and collect our rewards. Mm-hmm. And that reward is... just for this, we're going to switch back to my other scene. There, so I'm not blocking as much of it. We're getting a bunch of question marks. Hooray, I love punctuation. Oh, oh no! Tango-chan. Can't join them. Or sleep at their desk. Welcome to Vandalay Gameworks. If you're reading this, you're probably a new worker ready to join our very professional game studio, Vandalay Gameworks. With our new self-care policy, we ask you to apply yourself at work with everything you have while following these 2 protocols. 1. Self-analyze. Write a message to yourself. Sometimes it's the only way to see our true selves. Really get to know just exactly what it takes to make a video game. As we all know, it can be a fun challenge to spend years of your life on something that may casually be overlooked by poor release timing / marketing issues / just making a terrible product. So we must ask ourselves, what is our suffering and is it all worth it? 2. Write a message to the players. In the extremely rare case that your game gets released, imagine that you can communicate directly to the players. What would you like to tell them? This is what we call output. These simple steps can guide us to a healthy and all-encompassing work environment, whatever that means. Vandalay HR Department. This computer, I assume, takes us out. God damn it. I had a feeling they would do that. Infinity guitars. Well, the director asked for more guitars on the soundtrack, so I bought more guitars. But why would I need multiple guitars when I can just use one? I shouldn't worry. It's just another expense. Write it off, baby. But man, there's a lot of music. Waited my whole life to write that first song, and now I need to do 40 with such a tight turnaround. At this point, I'm just winging it lyrically. I wrote this last song about a sandwich. It was a really good sandwich, though. Perhaps this whole soundtrack could be a concept album. About that sandwich, every bite is a new song, a taste, a new sonic world to be transported to. Just gotta adjust this guitar wall and make sure they don't come falling down on me. Otherwise, I'm golden for award season. It seems like they fell down on him. Got some action figures. From the sound team. Sound 001, thanks. Thank you for playing Hi-Fi Rush, yeah! If you're reading this means you must really love this game, I hope. This whole project was made with great teamwork under the strong, passionate vision of the director. Being in charge of the sound design, I'm so happy to be able to rock your heart out with this project. Thank you for all the support. Thank you. Number 2. I think that only when players get their hands on and can play the game can the project officially be done. So with that, for all who enjoyed this game, it means so much to us creators. For all of you who caught on to the small details with 808 sound design, thank you. She's pretty cute, isn't she? Maybe I should be a bit more serious in this message, but it's probably all right. Number 3. If you're reading this, it means you're still playing Hi-Fi Rush months after it came out, right? Some of you may be coming back to the game, and if so, that makes me happy. Thank you to all the players who enjoyed the game. Let's all wonder together just how good Chai will actually get at playing guitar. Number 4. Log sound program information. Thank you for playing. You're all shining stars. Chai. Number 5. Chai. Oh man, you made it all the way here? You must be a real rock star. Peppermint. You went through a lot to get here. It must have been a tough job. Macaron. Watching you play was just beautiful. Cinnamon. You far surpassed my calculations. That was quite enjoyable and unexpected for someone of your skill level. Corsica. Not bad, I must say. I see some potential in you. Oh, that was an awful accent. I can't do fucking Scottish. Roxanne. Your performance was impressive, and it has resonated within me. I thank you. From the person in charge of the Japanese voicer, that's my attempt at getting my thanks across in-game. 6. It's all about 808. She's so cute, but I gotta say, I'm more for Corsica, if you know what I mean. For all the love you sent, thank you so much. Number 7. Thank you for playing. Best vibrations to you. Hell yeah. Good shit, guys. By design. I figured out a bug, but it keeps getting flagged as by design. That's getting annoying. I found that after triple jumping and doing a dash, which is followed by an immediate heavy attack, then again dashing 2 frames before landing on the ground, the character does a single frame of the following animation instead of a landing animation. I've been able to reproduce this thing at least twice out of 300 times, and so this is completely unacceptable. They really think users won't discover and abuse this? I'm trying to save this project and they keep blowing me off. But let's see who's the butt of the joke when this one explodes on social media and destroys our reputation. Oh, I also found out they are storing all future content information in plain text that is easily data mined, but hey, every game does that these days anyway. Yeah. That they do. That they do. I think of ideas. You know what's awesome? Just thinking of cool ideas. And to think I get to do that for work. Actually making this stuff, I'll leave that up to the other teams. Just nod at what the director says and tell it to everyone else is in order. Maybe I'll tweak a number here and there, brush off any criticism as we're still working on it, but otherwise it's laid back city over here. Maybe I'll make a slideshow today. Throw a couple funny photos in there, everyone eats that up. Gotta work on my font game though. That's key to making it look like you know what you're doing. And if there's anyone who's good at making it look like they know what they are doing, it's us. Exactly, good to us. Producing product. Is this a nursery school or a game studio? I'm almost literally taking everyone's head and telling them what to do. And I'm at my wit's end here. Management's telling me that I gotta manage every team member on a molecular level. And to be honest, this is gonna be one hell of a spreadsheet. You know what would be nice? Hear me out? If people just talk to each other, we'd probably be free of most of these problems. Think of everything in the world that could be just solved by just talking. Now, wait, where's the director? Is he hiding in the back? Ugh, my arrows weren't enough to get his attention. Fine. I'll go talk to him and try to cheer him up. Just hope he's not sweating again. From production. Production 01. Thanks. Game development is a hell of a lot of work and stress, but it's also a hell of a lot of fun. We made a rhythm action game that even a project manager like myself who didn't even know what a quarter note was can enjoy. That's Hi-Fi Rush. I give huge props to the whole team, and I'm grateful we are receiving so much love from fans. I hope Hi-Fi Rush and 808 will continue to entertain game fans with a seductive gameplay. Number 2, from us who put our heart and soul into making this game, to you who put your heart and soul into playing it. Thank you. For all the players of Hi-Fi Rush, I love you all with my heart and soul. Number 3, first and foremost, thank you for giving Hi-Fi Rush a chance. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for your support and enthusiasm for our game. You've made Hi-Fi Rush a success beyond our wildest dreams, and we couldn't be more thrilled with the response we've received from players all over the world. We poured our hearts and souls into creating a new game that we hoped would bring joy and excitement to your lives. Nothing is more rewarding than to see players enjoying our game. We feel incredibly fortunate to have such an amazing community of players who are as passionate about Hi-Fi Rush as we are. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for supporting and being a part of the Hi-Fi Rush excitement. Because without players such as yourselves, the games we create could not exist. Tango Gameworks is dedicated to being a box of chocolates in the sense that you never know what you're going to get. You can count on us. That'll always be something fun and sweet. We hope you'll continue to join us on this exciting journey. I hope this journey fucking continues. Like sequel when? But like no really sequel when? Art direction. I thought I was an artist, but then I get these words for the art direction for the project. Clandestine, coda, salutations. I have no idea what to do with no idea what any of those have to do with art. And when I brought it up, I was told a real artist would show me what I mean. I've gotten myself in deeper than I thought. Weren't we supposed to be making a lighthearted romp of an action game? Does this director even know what he's doing? Or maybe I don't know what I'm doing. But I have a deadline. I need to get it done. There's a puzzle that I must solve, and if I do, it will be my greatest work yet. I think. But I mean, yeah, like, obviously for a rhythm game like this, it's like sound design, peak, but also visual design, this is like a playable anime, and that's an achievement in and of itself. From the art team, Art 01. Colorful, clean, sharp, colorful, clean, sharp, colorful, clean, sharp. Ever since that strange message came to me, it's been looping in my head nonstop. And then, finally, it's been realized in this world we created. I'm just so glad to have made it happen, finally. Gotta return to normal now, but I have this ringing in my ears. Number 2, thank you for playing. Lots of work and love went into this, and I hope it shows. For those that are feeling particularly cultured, take another stroll through the museum and take it all in. Might be exactly the kind of place where the muse strikes. Cheers. I don't think I read this one. The game design team. Warning, warning, warning. Text about exceeding reader interest. Game design refusing to cut content. Warning, warning, warning. I don't think that's true. Game design 01. I've been making games for 20 years, and this game had the most first-time experiences ever. Thinking about rhythm when designing enemies, gimmicks, levels, and then remote work on top of that. It's all not to give too much away about the design here by the director, so I'll keep it light, but here's some fun dev insights. 1. Early on in those testing days, there sure were a lot of people saying it was hard to understand the gameplay. There might have been a lot of reasons, but maybe the biggest was that everything synced to the music, so it's hard to tell if you played correctly or incorrectly. Honestly, that's fair, because there are a lot of times where, like, I do a thing and I'm like, I think the game's done something wrong, and then there's a lot of times where it's like, no, that's on me. Taking a strong stance in prioritizing, making sure players understand how to play, and it doesn't matter if you play incorrectly, it should just feel good, was an important decision by the director, and it was the best one. Those with music school experience would say things like, this game is too easy, everything is just on the beat, and the director would explain why keeping it as is was important. There were lots of parodies and references, so there was a lot of back and forth between into making it work for both Japan and internationally. One thing that didn't quite work in Japanese was Chai dressing up as a shark. For all you Japanese users out there, you might want to search for left shark. That reference before the beginning of track 10, we got permission for that. We worked hard to get the music player swinging back and forth perfectly. They're referring to the fucking Xenogears reference where they skip chapter 9.5 and fill you in with a cutscene, because Xenogears originally had to have a huge time skip because they ran out of money to make that part of the game. I want a direct sequel. I love the characters too much, Cthulhu's. What I would be okay with a spiritual successor to would be Gravity Rush, because I feel like they were pressured to finish that storyline, but I want that gameplay to continue. But like maybe with a different protagonist. Still have like Cat and Raven out in the world out there, like maybe as like a cameo or something. But yeah, I think there's more to be done in with that type of game. But yeah, having the director explain in what each joke was about was funny in itself. That's it for now, but for all the players who gave us high prize, I'm so thankful. Working through the pandemic was worrying, but watching lots of streamers and VTubers helped me get through it. Hell yeah, culture. Found some of my favorites and it energized me. Hey there, to everyone who played Hi-Fi Rush, and especially to those who are reading this message, I hope you enjoyed playing the game. Thank you. I joined the project when it was mostly done, and my first job was to play through the current version of the game. When I did, my first thought was, holy crap, this is good. All the fun elements were already in, and I realized that all I needed was to be polished and finished. Polishing an already good game is a unique and challenging task, making it shine even more. It was a lot of fun. I just hope the work we put in brought some brightness to your day. We put a lot of work into stuffing lots of Easter eggs into the game. I put a really minor one, but I don't think it's been found yet. For all my Tango coworkers, my family, my cat who passed away during production, and was clever like 808. But most importantly, the fans of the game, I give my biggest thanks. Rest in peace. Did you enjoy your time with Hi-Fi Rush? If you got this far and are reading this message, you must have had a good time. I joined the project right when the pandemic hit, and we moved to remote work. I'd only seen the other game designers in person. Everyone else was just pictures. And since I never met them, I had no idea what type of people they were. For about a year, I thought, maybe they weren't real people, but AIs. However, when we finally came back in the studio, I was relieved to see that they all really existed. I also want to say that the soundtrack to the game gets you pumped up and works perfectly for the game concept. I thought the sound designers had such good sense, and I'm not the most informed in terms of music. So I'm talking about some of the licensed music in the game with the audio director and said, I've never heard of this man before. He was like, how can you not know this? After that, I signed up for a music subscription and started getting more into trying artists, so I think it's been a good opportunity for me. With all of that, I'm glad that so many users are enjoying the game. Thank you so much. Yes, 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 the Nero of Gravity Rush. No, 100%. I'm so down for that. Because like that's just another cool character you can have. Oh, this guy's that's vibing in the rain. Or a leak from the ceiling, I suppose. From the localization team, Localization 01. If you're reading this, it means you read all the tutorials, cringed while talking to the numerous smidges, and laughed. Don't be embarrassed, you must have at least smiled at all the puns. Congrats, you made it. Many thanks for playing Hi-Fi Rush. Hope you enjoyed it. You might have thought, hey, there's more text than I thought. You know what? Me too. To implement 13 languages and 8 voiceovers for the more text than initially estimated, we could have not done it without the dedicated translation teams for each language. Don't tell people you heard it from me, but I think their schedule is similar to what Zonzo would have ordered. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, please give a round of applause to the talented Rockstar translation teams. And we would be overjoyed if you could leave a nice comment about localization in reviews, with hopes that Hi-Fi Rush brought a brighter light into your life. Again, thanks for picking up Hi-Fi Rush. Admittedly, I've not checked out the other languages, but I'm sure they are phenomenal with how much love and care was obviously put into the English writing. I'm sure they had a lot of fun adapting this story as well into other languages. This game just pops in so many ways, especially its sense of humor. Global readiness. We are supposed to translate this into 35 different languages, and I think we need more monitors here. Worst of all, I want to cut costs, so they're making me translate. I don't even know what these languages. Not to mention that these are full of spelling mistakes. We're trying to make sure the world can appreciate all this content. You can't even take the time to spell check your documents before sending them to me. What do you think needs to fix all of them when we bug check? Oh no, is this a spelling mistake in the animated scene? We can't fix this, and I'm sure we'll get blamed for it. Affect effect. I can't make an effect unless I can feel it, you know? I take my inspiration from somewhere inside, somewhere much more visceral than all these code crunchers around me to know how to deal with. If I have to, I'll hit myself for these things until I know it's right. You want giant words? I'll give you big words. Boom, smack, boom, bam, smack. You like that? But here's the thing. Why am I the only one who takes their job seriously? I see the rest of them here doing la-di-da on their computers or whatever's, but I don't see the grit. I need to be surrounded by my work, even if I can't escape from it. All I gotta say, though, is that at least I'm making something colorful here. If this was a horror game, I feel pretty bad for the cleaning crew. Got the JoJo sound effect. Go, 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 go. On the visual effects team, VFX 01. I used to be a rockstar like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. That was bad, man. But I'm sure he found that really fun. He or she. So tired. So tired. Maybe I just need a snack. But now it's cat time. Honestly, that's fair. From the programmers. Number 1. Programming 1. We started saying it'll be over soon, but that was 5 years ago. I feel very fortunate that I was able to work on Hi-Fi Rush from the very beginning to the final moment. I can barely keep rhythm at first, but I like to think I've gotten a bit better by now. That being said, I still don't really understand what a triplet is. To all the players out there, thank you. Number 2. Thank you for playing thus far. Do you have a favorite enemy in the game? My favorite was the CES 103, and I wasn't much of a fan of the View Rev. Those don't seem like actual enemy names, but I'm not going to pretend I know enough. Number 3, this is the first game I was ever involved in making. Thank you so much for playing. Number 4, if you're reading this, that means you've rocked your heart out to all types of rhythms. Thank you. Don't think, feel. Number 5, thank you for playing. The cartoon art style was totally different than the Evil Within series, so it was quite difficult to make, but regardless, I hope you enjoyed the game. Number 6, it was a tough project, but actually having it be the most challenging project of my career was a lot of fun. However, I still see those bug reports in my dreams saying it does not sync with the rhythm, but thank you for playing all the way here. Number 7, thank you for playing. Do you have a favorite stage in the game? If so, you should let us know. Oh, and you probably noticed, but there's supposed to be one more stage in there. Yeah, I guess. So, maybe. And the answer to that is, well, my favorite boss fight is the Corsica fight, honestly. But gameplay-wise, probably track 4. Just because of the music but I don't like the forced chase sequence at the end. No, that's a tough one. But I do like the Zonzo area R&D. The music there is fantastic. First and foremost, thank you to all players, all the players reading this. I was very fortunate to be a member of the team and be able to see the game to release. Number 9. Hi there. I'm the robot in charge of the Corsica battle. There might be some people who enjoyed it more than others, but we tried to make her fight a rhythm game in a classical sense. It seems like people who really like those games are fond of it, so I'm so glad to see the positive reactions. Should have been harder or easier? You should let us know. I think the balance is just about right. Like, my first time doing that was a bit of a struggle, but now it's easy. But it's carried by the music and the visuals and the dialogue. So I think that's a good balance. You want to be able to enjoy the cutscene aspect of it while also playing through it. Holding it all together. I set everything up, balanced it perfectly, and then bam! One of the game designers just tweaked the damage numbers, and now everything is falling apart. I feel that with the with the power up, tower up. Does this design team even know what they're doing? Bunch of amateurs. Our team is working hard trying to keep things stable. Everyone here is just uploading things, messing around with parameters, and now nothing works. And even worse, I'm getting yelled at. Just so you know, director, I'm sure you think you have all these cool ideas, but we bring it to life. Gotta put my foot down next time he comes around. Oh wait, he's sweating. Probably not a good time, but tomorrow, I'll show him who's boss, for sure. Oh my god, this goes on and on. All right. Scale up. We had our first focus test, and the users just said they wanted to climb everything, go everywhere. This isn't some open world game. You can't just see a mountain in the distance and be able to climb it. There are thousands of planets you can fly to and experience the universe. Do they even know what game we are making? It's a game published by Bethesda Softworks. But now the bigwigs are demanding we change everything. So while I was supposed to make these nice compact levels, everything's scaled up with the same staff. We're a small team, we can't do that. Looking at the director over there and he's just sweating, which means he's totally in control. He sweats when he's calm. So maybe it isn't such a big deal to parabolically increase our workload and not change the schedule. For the environment team. Environment 1. Thanks, 01. This studio is where Hi-Fi Rush all began. Doesn't it just give off this fun and comfy energy for a workplace? Environment 102. If you're here, that means congratulations on completing all the challenges. Be proud of yourself. Tell the internet. I mean, I'm live right now. Environment 201. To our dear ex-environment leader, I hope you're doing well. I sometimes think of you as I look up at the sky. Don't worry, I'm doing all right. Environment 202. Oh yeah, and about that time I got mad at the director, and got mad at the art director. Not just that one time, but all those times. You may think I'm one of those dangerous robots out to get you, but I swear I'm not. At least I think so. Environment 203. Thank you for playing all the way to this point, and for all of you talking about it on the internet, sharing screenshots, making fan art, all that just makes me filled with joy every time I see them. Before bed, I check every site and feed to see if anything new popped up. Making this project was filled with a lot of trial and error, but we couldn't have done it without the help from our art source, partners, and freelancers to make it all happen. So thank you for everyone involved. It's because of them, we were able to bring Hi-Fi Rush to all of you, even these added modes. But most of all, I want to thank every player who made it here. I'm so glad you're still enjoying the game. Running on empty. The UI team, UI 1. While making the game on my day off, I somehow managed to fracture my arm. And while it didn't break, having to work while keeping my arm in a fixed position might have broken my spirit just a bit. Honestly, fair. Number 2. I wonder if anyone found the recipe Corsica uses to make coffee and tried it out. Number 3. Every day while working on the project, I kept thinking, why are all the characters named after foods? This made me hungry. When petting 808, is she warm or cold? Do you think the UI window sizes are big enough? I think they're just the right size as well. Life of its own. I want things to be functional, but the director keeps asking for things that are a bit too abstract. The order was for that the UI feels alive, so I thought giving the UI its own AI and allowing it to make decisions for itself was a smart move. Now it keeps changing the options on the fly. The game language changes every minute or so, and the descriptions for options are getting downright offensive to the players. For some reason, starting a new game orders a pizza. I should really be figuring this out since we've got orders to make a photo mode and all these extra features, but hey, free pizza. Yeah, sharking some mocap suits. Down to the T. So many animators focus on getting the animations right, but I realized that no one really nailed the ultimate T-pose for animation. Getting that T-pose to feel right means commitment. You've got to hold it as long as possible, capture it from every angle, and make sure the posture is absolutely perfect. That's why I'm going to do it. I'll capture it myself. How can we make a good animation if we don't have a good T-pose as a jump-off point? But I need a solid loop. A good year of motion capture data should help me out. So while it might be tough, I'm going to get that pose perfect. All those sways, the tenseness leading to my body shaking, you can feel that. Only then can I create a character with real emotion. From the animation team, Animation 01. Before joining the project, I was like, so it's a rhythm game? But then when I joined, I was surprised. Listening to the director is full of action. But I basically failed music class growing up. What's a BPM? Is that a food? That's my level of understanding. Now here we are. The game managed to be released. Thank you for everyone who played. Number 2, 808. Yes! Number 3, I contributed to both projects in the studio, so I feel like I'm 2 people. FYI, I'm more of a Tango-chan person than an 808 person. It's valid, but I disagree. Not sure what they mean by both projects. Because like, yeah, there was The Evil Within, but then there was also Ghostwire Tokyo Animation 4. Anyone else would have missed it, but I can catch that single frame of animation. Personally, I've begun playing other action games with pressing the button to the rhythm. Animation 05. I went from being the motion actor for Schoolgirls to being a dancing robot reference. That day involved a lot of sweating. Come to think of it, I don't think we washed that capture suit in over a year. For me, during production, I had a daughter. Hey, congrats. Animation 6. The pace might be fast, but hey, you gotta believe. That's a good one. I like that. Animation 7. Thank you to everyone who played the game. There are a lot of homages to movies in the cutscenes, so I hope you try to find them all. From the modeling team, Modeling 01. If you're reading this message, you sure spent your time playing, I imagine. Or maybe you're watching someone stream the game. Regardless, as a member of the Hi-Fi Rush team, I want to say how happy I am to know you enjoyed your experience. At first, when we started making the game, everything was new for us, and that was tough. But after that, everything was a lot of fun. We made as many costumes as we could for you to enjoy, so please try them all and find your favorite when playing. And for those who made it this far, as a way of saying thanks, we made a special costume set as a present for you. Please check in with nearby staff for your gift. Until we meet again. Modeling 2. Somehow, Tango-chan made its way into this world. What journey brought it here? Well, you'll have to look throughout the game to see its story. No reward for finding everything, though. But looking at the model viewer, I think Tango-chan has grown a lot. Make sure you get a nice look at it in there. Low budget costume set obtained. Oh boy, that's greater than I thought it was. This is a specific reference to something, isn't it? That face? You're gonna have to help me out with this one, Cthulhu. This is like some old Newground shit, or like Potter Puppet Pals era. Due to budget cuts, we had to cut the polygon count on these, but it's good enough, right? Anyway, it's better than nothing, so take what you can get. Internal perfection. Have you ever looked at the inside of a video game model? A lot of games don't even bother with that stuff. No one can see it, so why even spend the energy putting a texture on it? But by our director's decree, we need our characters to be alive. That's why everything we make is handcrafted down to the inside, the inner lining of the stomach, every blood vessel, and even a working circulatory system. You may not see it, but we know it's there, and that's why we are the best in the biz. But now that they have us making robots, so I made sure that every robot enemy has each individual wire and circuit board grafted to mechanical perfection. So what if the programmers say it slows the game down to a crawl? So what if the animators need to individually put motion to every red blood cell or electric current? At least no one will think the modeling team is slacking off. Oh. Fruit service. As part of the benefits of working for Vanillite Gameworks, we have provided free and fresh fruit for display and consumption. Note, due to limited benefit budget, this fruit will not be restocked. To preserve the image of worker benefits, we advise you that you do not consume said fruit. Office space. I wash and I dry. I'm here every night making these numbers work, and look at these children. All they do is try to make fun. I deal in logic, not fantasy. The games are getting too expensive to make. Back when I was doing it, we were a clutch group knocking out hits in our sleep. These days, it's years before they're even playable. But I watch over these chumps like a hawk. Every step they take, every keystroke. I can see every choice they make with a cost on it. There are corners to be cut here for sure. One of those game designers that really doing anything. But I could make them disappear and no one will even know. I'll write it off. Loss on the spreadsheet. Out of the red and into the black. Quiet on set. Every frame is a picture, and here we animate on twos. So that means we have two similar pictures for every frame, or one picture every 2 frames. Whatever. I don't do the math. I just make the cutscene. But just hush for a moment. You hear that? That beat? No, it's not the metronome to keep the cutscenes in time. It's my heart rate, or as I call it, my circuit blips. I finally hit my stride. This is my best work yet, and my blips are entering the danger zone. If only that goofy director would just stop coming over and asking for these terrible changes. You can't be perfect, so swallow up that pride and leave this cool chair and megaphone to me, because I call the shots in this zone. Ooh, is this, whoa, infinite zooming concept art. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's, or is this concept or is this fan art? Such a distinct style. it looks vaguely familiar as well. Beta chai was going to look very different. No, that's got to be concept stuff. That's a cute illustration. I like that. Looks like originally they might have suggested that Macaron would act as a bit of a tank. Might have been more useful than the gravity well, for me at least. Why does he look so cheeky? Maybe you should look into that. Oh, that's the supposedly cut boss. Maybe it was actually planned. It's a very realistic portrayal of Chai in that one. Ooh, that's a good one. Very trigger. Like Kill la Kill vibes. Here's the supposed Spectra boss. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some familiar art. Yeah, because this was known as Project Hibiki. Yeah. Yeah, this is very cool. I also like the way that they're contextualizing this on a wall instead of just making this like a plain old gallery. I don't like how the MP3 player is just kind of sitting there and not floating. Good stuff. Cool. DMET1L display. Model number DMET1L, position barista. This unit was designed to help grind coffee in the Vandalay Cafe. It was well known for its politeness and always remembering customers' names. However, when a rogue employee switched all coffee machines to only put out decaf, this model's inability to stand a non-caffeinated version of its favorite beverage led it to spiral out of control and lash out at anyone in its way. Chaos ensued, giving it the nickname Death Metal for its almost unstoppable force. For now, all commissioned death metal units are to be stored in the Vandalay Gameworks area, where workers are deemed disposable. We can only hope that these game developers don't get any ideas for their game from this chaos of caffeine. Certainly were a challenge. Oh, there's the smart fridge. Oh, is this a certain someone? Hold on, is that the cool director? Under pressure. Okay. Deep breaths. Just play it cool. Everything will work out in the end. Your team likes you. Yes, they do. Just say it out loud. Directing a video game, it's like steering a ship that's sinking. And then there are these big rocks. Gotta watch out for those. And the ship engine, well, maybe the ship analogy has gone too far. But I've got to go back and face everyone. Can't hide it here forever. Good thing is, at least I'm not sweating. Can't let anyone see my sweat, otherwise my cool director persona is busted. Okay, shake it off. Here we go. You know what? Maybe 5 more minutes and then I'll go back. Yeah, that's better. Oh. We're tapping our toes. I think that's the last dev message. Ta-da! From the director. Director 01. You've probably read through a lot of these messages, so I'll try to be brief. To all of you who played our title, and especially those who came all the way here to read this note, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. A project like this is as close to a labor of love as can be, and the team has gone above and beyond into creating a fun and exciting game for you to enjoy. To see people enjoy it and express positivity that matches exactly what we aimed to make is the most fulfilling thing a creator can see, and so I'm truly beyond words on how you have taken to this game. As a gift, I provide you with something I know you've been after this whole time. Your gift basket. Hold it tight, because you aren't getting another one. Congratulations on playing through this journey, and I hope to see you again soon with what comes next. Let's go get our gift basket, gang. Gift basket obtained! After such longing, the ultimate reward is finally achieved. You finally obtained the coveted gift basket. Return to the hideout and enjoy basking in your achievement. Fortunately, Zanzo's body pillow is not included. Damn. Now, we're not done just quite yet. I think there's still one more achievement I need. And then we're gonna wrap things up. There it is. We got it. We got it, boys. All right, let me just double check real quick. Achievement. My achievement. Come on. Come on, Steam. Why being like this? Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, we need to... the low budget costume with guitar and 808s. Okay. Let's just make a note of what... yeah. I just wanted to make sure I changed all the right stuff. Also, just for my sanity here, I just want to make a note of the things that I'm currently wearing. Low budget shy. There he is. And I mentioned a low budget guitar. There we go. And then low budget 808. Oh boy, that's great. That's a proper PS1 low poly. I appreciate that. All right, let's fight Kale. It's been a hot minute. Oh god, that's uncanny. I kind of want to see that last cutscene though.
What to do?
Alright. Oh, and just you know, for the record. Yeah. Alright. Let's just do it on normal. Let's just have a chill time.
Nowhere to run, Kale.
Gotta admit,
Come on.
you
How,
worked really
how,
well.
how does this look in a cutscene?
You're not going through with this.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Enough, Kale. You can't stop all of us.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
It took a while.
Damn it, Kale!
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
Only S rank I'm missing
You know
is for BPM Rush EX.
You know what?
And technically easy. I just haven't bothered to play it on easy.
We both know who's the target user of Spectra.
Oh no. Our pixels.
Another pawn. And this one should fare me better.
I'm proud to be a member of the Vandalay family.
It's so jittery. I love it.
So I would never say that.
Yeah, well, that's the point. I'm controlling you.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for that.
Is this a joke?
Wait. Do I have streamer mode
Do you
on?
think I can't deal with a cat?
Okay, no, we're good.
What do you think you can do?
What was that sound effect?
Stupid machine.
Not me almost hitting the wrong X button.
This'll stop you.
Again, for reference, I'm using a DualShock 4.
Damn it!
Get him, Ty!
Oh, goodness.
Call it a comeback.
Pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
Uh-huh. Oh, God. Do I still have the increased damage chip on? Alright. This is gonna be...
See what I am capable of? Don't forget, you're just a... You got it. You got it.
I need to change my magnet link strategy.
See what I am capable of?
There we go.
Come on,
I think I've tried it once upon a time.
you should see what this body is capable of. Put your pathetic Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh, yes, we will. Come here!
God, let me break those shoes.
Oh, God damn it.
Might want to stand back.
Stay back, Ty. Let me handle that. Stand Ty, now it's up to you.
It's been so long since I did this fight, I forget how this phase works.
Better not.
I can break that lens for you, Ty. Now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Better not function.
Whoops.
Bear with me, Ty.
Whoops, that was embarrassing. Really?
Now see if you can destroy that.
Gustavo, welcome on in, buddy. How's it going? How was your stream tonight? What were you doing?
Okay, just give it up.
Just getting the last achievement in Hi-Fi Rush. Fair warning, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played it. It's a whole thing. Is a hot dog a taco or a sub? I don't know. I think its own thing, honestly.
It's over, Kale.
If anything, I think there are other things that should be asked if they are a hot dog or not. Oh no, David, that's horrible. But I feel like you probably goaded them into it.
Too bad your little adventure ends here.
Here we go. Guys, we can do this.
How does this work in this fight? I will catch up with chat in a moment. Kind of busy here, and pausing this game is rough. Oh, that's what you meant. Right. Carrying that lightning? Right. I'll be honest, I'm just kind of mashing at this point. There we go. Alright, I'll be able to catch up in a moment. There we go.
Macaron! You've ruined this company enough.
Come on, Corsica!
Can't believe I look up to you.
Peppermint!
This isn't just about Vanderland. It's about family.
And this is game over!
It certainly is.
Enough's enough. Give us the password.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
Maybe so. But together, we're unstoppable.
Unstoppable losers. Oh, the sound effects there. So good. You've been defeated by the ghost of PlayStation's past.
This is just too much work.
Yeah! We sassy boys.
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. Can I alt tab without the game freaking out? Whoa. Yeah. Okay, give me a second, guys. Why are you crying, Gustavo? Was this a three-way bet? Was Hyacinth on the hot dog supremacy train?
It's over.
Yes. Of course, because
This
password
is a
is
bunch of
just
scrap
literally
metal now.
password, so you can keep it in your brain.
I was worried there.
I feel
for a
it
second,
like it would hit harder if it was
but I knew
password
you
1.
could do it.
Look who's here.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
Yes. What was leading to the David
Did you
Demantoid
fix the
diss
note
track?
tag, mate?
It's done.
Also, yeah,
We
Gustavo,
did,
what were
Chai.
you streaming? I don't think you were streaming Glizzy Overload. So come on, spill the beans, man. Exactly, guys. Hello, McWeb. Hope you're having a good night.
I apologize for putting you through all this.
I think it's just
Nothing couldn't happen,
lowercase.
Vandalay.
I won't make the
Or
same
it's not even
mistakes
case
again.
sensitive. That would be the funniest
If
part.
possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandalay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms. Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I just kind of feel like,
Should have done
oh,
something sooner.
thank you for the gift sub.
Things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what
Sure,
matters.
Lord Mage will appreciate that.
And our team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner too.
While it might not look it, I had quite
But
a
yeah,
fun
how's
adventure
everybody
coming
doing
to meet
tonight? If someone else would like to share with the class what the fuck Gustavo was up to on stream, that would be appreciated. Of
won't
course,
run
for
away this
Gustavo
time.
himself, if you need to get something to
I
eat or
understand
rest,
what you always wanted from
or
me
get something to drink,
and the
like
company.
Peppermint,
McQuip just
you need to do things your own way.
redeemed for me. Thank you.
Never change who you are.
Take care of yourselves, all right? Still? Really? This argument continued?
We have a lot of
Were you
catching up to
collabing?
do.
Was this a collab and you were
want
just
that a lot.
arguing in VC during the raid?
Ah,
What were you
child.
doing? What was your
I'd love to help,
stream?
but don't quite think I fit
Ah,
in the
okay.
description, so maybe I should
I
put
see.
myself out.
I need to check that
I
VOD.
think you know yourself, that you are special, making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference. I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador, a leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
I guess if we think about it more, that's a facial expression. I should have screen capped that. That was actually oh well. Thank you for the kissy spoochy. Oh no! It really was a glizzy overload, wasn't it? But if we think about it logically, I suppose, like, I could understand, because if you're claiming that a hot dog is either a taco or a sub, we have to think about, okay, are you putting hot dogs in tortilla shells? People don't do that. Would you put a hot dog in a sub bun? I suppose. Thank you for the posture check. It is good. That said, I would not say. I would say I would say you're more likely to put it in a sub bun than you would a like sandwich bread. But I think that hot dogs are kind of their own thing. So I would not say, like, gun to my head, if someone was like, you better call this hot dog a sub or I will kill you, I'd be like, fine. That I could understand the logic at least. But my personal opinion is that hot dogs are their own thing. I guess. I think the question is, Gustavo, are you going to cry into a soft tortilla shell or a crunchy one? Phyllis, I think Subway already had some controversy with one of their spokespeople enjoying the wrong kind of glizzy. So I don't think they're looking to put that kind of meat on the menu. Damn. Have a good night, McWhip. Sleep well, all right? Oh, there's Lord Mage. How you doing, man? Damn.
So,
Gustavo, it sounds like I did you a
you're
favor.
actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice.
Don't tell
Need
me
a
you don't
backup
enjoy
job,
it.
Just in case this doesn't work out.
Yeah. All right, Gustavo. Have a good night, man. We need to catch up sometime soon. For sure, for sure. Same goes to you, David, if you're still here, now that you're done your subathon. We need to hang out sometime. Yeah, no worries, Lord Mage. Nobody's ever late. There's no expectation for you to be here. But it is always appreciated when you are. Also, how you doing, DJ? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, no, that's the thing, and I'm doing my thing where it's like, man, I have not been talking to certain people and I need to catch up with them because I feel guilty. I'm doing all right. Work week was rough, but I had a good, productive day. Also, Lord Mage, I finished Etrian Odyssey 3. We did everything. Literally everything. Got all the badges on the guild card. 100%. Everything. Hi-Fi Rush was honest. Okay, if you're asking me about the game, it's a masterpiece. If you're asking me about this particular stream, it was a nightmare. Everything went wrong. Thank you, Ice Thrasher. I mean, that's kind of been the thing for me as well, in that I was actually a bit bummed out for a couple weeks, and so I was kind of keeping it to myself. You know, this is one of those things where it's like there are certain people that I'm like always kind of chatting with, and I just want to, you know, make sure that people aren't thinking like, oh, why are you always in this person's stream chat and not in mine? And it's just like it's what I'm in the mood for, you know. So I want to make sure that all my friends are still feeling appreciated. Ah! Thank you for the resub, Anna. 8 months. Hell yeah. Yeah, the whole HD collection, 100%. Admittedly, I forget if I went back to the first one and unlocked every thing in the store, but I think I did. You mean Chai, the protagonist? Yeah, he's cute. He's more of a himbo, though. But if that's your thing, then honestly, that's understandable. But yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is like... I want to call it my favorite game, but there's also Gravity Rush. I kind of have two favorite games. This and Gravity Rush. are just so phenomenal in so many respects. Yeah, it's the male equivalent of a bimbo. It's basically attractive dudes that are kind of space cases. Not the brightest light bulbs. Yeah, I will be streaming Gravity Rush, but I've decided to make it a debut thing for when my 2.0 model eventually gets done. I mean, technically, this is you're kind of seeing a preview of it right now with the tiger print. But I want to get some art. I want to make I want to get a BGM. I want to make a bigger deal of things, and then kick off the Hi-Fi Rush playthrough. Right. See, I'm known as someone who tells a lot of puns, and that's very much a cringe factor for a lot of people. But not. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a particularly high tolerance for puns, but I have a respect for them. Wordplay. It's not going to be that much different, DJ, but for those of you who haven't joined my Discord server, I do have a Discord server. The link is below on the About page. I have been talking about ideas for like lore and whatnot for my 2.0 design that is going to influence the direction of some of the art that I'm going to be doing. And one thing that I keep on talking about but I've not gotten around to yet is I do eventually plan on doing ASMR streams, more specifically ASMR videos first, and then once I have more ASMR implements, I'll look into doing streams of that. But I want to try and have some more cozy, relaxed vibes. Yeah, no worries. Not everyone's sense of humor is the same. There are some people that jokes just don't land well with, and that's fine. I mean, there are certain jokes that rub me the wrong way. I am very much intolerant of a lot of super cringy, hyper memey, like YouTube poop generation kind of nonsense. It just does nothing for me. It's like loud noises and screaming and funny noises and faces. It's just like that's not my thing. There are a lot of gaming content creators that are like, haha, silly noise and silly face funny. Thank you very much, DJ. I'm hoping everyone enjoys it. Because I feel like this has been kind of a rough year for just me as a content creator in general. I've just taken a lot of time off. I've been playing a lot of RPGs, which aren't really great for building a following, if I'm being completely honest. I really enjoy them, but it's not the greatest for spectating. So now that I finished Etrian Odyssey, it's going to be nice to branch out a bit more. That said, we are going to be still playing RPGs anyway. It just maybe not quite as many at the same time, or playing them back to back to back to back. Because we still have an ongoing playthrough of Yakuza, which I'm hoping I'll be streaming tomorrow. Knock on wood. I haven't really done great at communicating if we're still doing that tomorrow. And then of The Legend of Dragoon as well. Yeah, that's fair. Our hardcore is still ongoing. I really need to focus on Yakuza Like a Dragon. So, despite everything that I just said, we do need to completely mainline an RPG before January, because Yakuza Infinite Wealth comes out then. So, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So that's the whole thing. Oh, I get it. The Lonely Boy debuff in Power Up Tower Up is a reference to the song. That's cool. End of September, actually, and it comes out this week. Pizza Possum is a cool indie. Let's call it an eat 'em up. You just run around a mountain, eating foods. Pizzas, pizza ingredients, ice cream, trying to escape dogs that are trying to catch you. So eventually work your way to the top of the mountain and steal a crown from a king. And it's got co-op where you can your second player can be a raccoon. Yeah, exactly. I've been playing it on the PS4. I mean, technically, if I really wanted to, I could play it on my my PlayStation TV. That's the thing that people might not really remember, the PlayStation Vita TV. There are a lot of PS1 games that are available for that. Yeah, that's fair. This song, by the way, is actually being sung by John Johannes, the director. He's literally just singing about the development of the game. I'm gonna be so genuinely upset if Hi-Fi Rush does not win one of the Game Awards. Like, it 100% needs to be at least nominated for visual and sound design, the two separate categories. Maybe not best soundtrack, but sound design, audio design, yes, 100%. And I think it should at least win audio design. But I think it should still at least be nominated for visual design just because of how phenomenal this game is visually. And there we go. We got them all. The low budget finish. All right. So to end stream, we are gonna take a better look at BPM Rush EX mode and see how far we can get. And just for reference, because this is gonna... There we go. All the achievements. Achievements. Let's go. Okay, let's get mod going. Let's get our gold guitar back. My hair. My hoodie. I think those were the pants. And the tango sneakers, this arm, glasses. There we go. And then just for the sake of my sanity, oh no, I did take the chips off because earlier I was like, hey, we're gonna do this thing earlier, so we're gonna put the battery parry chip on. Yeah, only in the post game. There are some DLC items in the deluxe edition that you can equip on your first playthrough, but most of the costumes and pieces can only be equipped at the very end. By the way, because I know some of you have only seen this chibi model and like PNGs from Etrian Odyssey. That's not what I meant to do. Just thought I would switch back to my original model for a second, my 1.0. Just let me hide VTube Studio for a second. Because I just want to appreciate the side by side here. And hide. There we go. And can we photo mode here? No, we can't. Oh well. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can do with Oh yeah. That looks all right. Ta-da! Anyway. Ah, the handsome one. Faust, for EX mode, none of the heal chips work. You have to use Pick Me Up. Ah. All right. Way back. Woo. All right. We're not planning to complete this or anything. I just wanted to put on a better show than I did last time. But I do have Pick Me Up. Normally I would use Double Riff, but I wanted to showcase my hero, so here we go. So as a reminder, the way that this mode works is every enemy you defeat fills up the gauge at the bottom. Whoops, that was a mistake. Every hit that you take will lower the gauge a little bit. And once the gauge fills up, you defeat one more enemy. A boss wave will show up. And once the boss is defeated, you will increase the BPM. And when the BPM increases, you do refill your health. And you just keep going. It is one wave of 185, and then 6 waves of 200 beats per minute. And each wave has a damage multiplier. Each wave of the 200 BPM adds a 0.2% damage multiplier. And if I ever stop responding to chat, it's because I literally cannot keep up with you. I will have to pause every now and then. And your priority here is, because it's so blisteringly fast, it is very difficult to parry and react to things, so fighting anything that can fire projectiles first is your priority. Also, because they run around, and trying to chase after them. Boom, boss away. You. Level up. Whew. All right, let me just catch up on chat real quick. Oh, really? I don't recall having that much difficulty, honestly. My sense of rhythm is pretty good. I'm not amazing at rhythm games, but it's pretty good. Oh god, that was so much damage. Plug, plug. There we go. Yeah, no, 100%. It is not an easy feat. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Usually it's not just one attack though, it's a whole bunch of attacks that come in a short burst. Unless you have damage chips on. Which I will have to do for the inevitable S rank that I attempt to get. Because you gotta beat this in 60 minutes. Oh, you stay away from me. All right. I mean, that's more or less what I'm going to attempt to do, but with the level 2 chip. Well, that was a big whip. One thing I like about Smidge is you can summon him and then pick me up while everyone is getting attacked around you. It's really fun. Yeah, this mode definitely gives and takes. Because you can be on such a big streak, but then take a huge blow from one of these guys, for example, and just lose a whole bunch of progress. Because I don't think it would be quite as good as if you could just take any song and then increase the BPM. I don't think it would sound quite as good. So I think that was their main concern. Oh, this is bad. Ah, gotcha. Oh, really? I will will say I really like the final song at the end of the Power Up Tower. Yeah, okay, we're in the same boat then. The one where they're cheering like go, 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 you know? I like how they cheer you on as well. Like when you first get to the 20th floor and they're like, yeah, you got this. It's surprisingly reassuring. I wish there were more samples like that in music, honestly. Just really wholesome stuff. So in ASMR, there are these like affirmations where it's just like, oh, you're loved and valued, and you try the hardest in everything you do, and blah blah. That doesn't do anything for me because I'm like, no, I know what I am, and I'm not those things. But I think simple things like, yeah, you got this. You're kicking ass, man. You got this far. It's a different flavor of that feels more genuine. Yeah, sure. Let's get some more Hype Man samples in music. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. What? Okay. Bird. Kablam. All right, 2 more to go. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Woo! Bam! Last wave. Let's go. Woo! Okay, camera freaked out for a second there. Ah, that was bad. Yeah, no, if Senko was in this mode, that would be a nightmare. Glug, glug. All right, who's next? Okay, this is not good. Yeah, hit me. What? Uh-oh. I fucked up. Woo! I did it! I got a better time than before. Still C rank though. Well, that's a good note to end things on. BPM Rush is definitely more my speed compared to Power Up, Tower Up. Good times. Whew. But yeah, the high stun gauges and the quick stun recovery is a rough combo. But honestly, I find those sorts of issues much more difficult to deal with the various debuffs that you have in Power Up, Tower Up. You know, I'm more than happy to blitz through these guys. But yeah, I'll definitely need to give that a try with the extra damage and health loss, and I'm gonna need a few tries, but I am very confident that I can do it and get that S rank. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Today was a productive stream, although the Power Up Tower was certainly tilting. Yeah. I kind of wish that was in the gallery, honestly. It's a shame that they aren't. But we did. I think we've seen all of them on stream at least. So there is a record of that at least. Just kind of looking at who we might read out to. I think we're gonna read out to Villy D, the Fall Guys player extraordinaire. Yeah, thanks again. Quite a lot of accomplishments tonight. Also, hey, I just noticed that I'm at 350 followers now. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. And hopefully once I start making ASMR content for YouTube, those numbers will only get better. Or maybe if we stream something other than JRPGs. All right. So you guys all have a good night. And make sure you rest well. I will hopefully be streaming tomorrow. My plans are kind of dependent on someone else, and I haven't really planned a replacement stream if plans fall through on that. Probably going to be around 6 p.m. Eastern if we do go ahead with it. So I hope to see some of you guys there. We'll be looking at Yakuza Like a Dragon if everything goes according to plan. And as always, I'll see you guys next weekend, probably for some Pizza Possum. Probably only one stream because of Sea of Thieves thing that's going on that weekend. So I'll be in Discord at least, but maybe not streaming as much. Anyway, peace out. Good night. Bye-bye.